Well guys, welcome to another video, and today's a fun one. It's a behind the scenes video of a shoot I did over the last couple of days of an intro for a video that comes out before this one actually, so you would have seen it already, about the iPad and motion graphics, and go and watch it. I'll link it up here. It's a great video. But I wanted to make it a challenge video as well, so I'm challenging a creator called Danny Black to do a cool intro as well for his next video on a product or bit of tech that he's reviewing. So I'm challenging Danny. In fact, actually, let's give him a call straight away. I'll ask him if he'll do it.
Hey
man, challenge for you.
Bring it on.
Right, here it is. Make a cool cinematic intro for the next video you do on a product or bit of tech, using all the skills you've picked up and learned over the last few years.
I'll accept that challenge.
Cool. Excellent. Make a behind the scenes video as well of how you shot it, your process and editing, stuff like that.
Okay, no problem.
Nice one. So, how's life down in Brisbane? Danny? Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, let's just crack on with behind the scenes video. We're going to jump into how I made this intro about the iPad. And the best thing about doing these kind of videos, no matter how big or small the video, no matter how massive or how tiny the production, you're always going to learn something from whatever you do. Even if you make a gaming video, you make a tutorial, you make a product review, you do a makeup tutorial, or whatever you do, a live stream, you learn something. Hopefully I can show you my learning process, my creative process. Along the way I'm making a mental note of stuff that I learn and stuff that I need for future shoots as well. Let's jump into it and show you how we made the intro for the iPad video. Okay, so here's the plan. Some really nice slow motion B-roll product B-roll, trying to get as close as I can. One thing I haven't got is a macro lens, and I think along with the many other things that I really want at the moment is I think a macro lens must be, if I'm going to carry on doing sort of tech kind of videos, a macro lens is a must. But anyway, here's the shot. I've got the iPad Pro up on here, black background. I might get rid of this wire here and that one, but I've got the blue LED light shining onto the light bulb. Just a bit of something here. I've got the I might put that on the side like that, the orange Lasay hard drives that I've got there. And I just want to, I'm going to use the, I think what I'm going to use, I'm going to get the slider out, I'm going to set it up here and slide a shot towards this with the screen on like that, trying to get as close as I can. Going to do it in slow motion. I can only film in 720p and 120 frames per second here, but I think it's going to be good enough, so I'm going to do everything in slow motion so I can speed ramp it in post as well. So yeah, that is the first shot, trying to get that in there, set the tripod up with the slider, trying to get that shot. This is where a bigger space and a second camera would come in very useful. I wish I'd kept that Canon 250 that I bought a while back so I could do the behind the scenes of that, but I might switch over to the GoPro in a minute because I've got to use this camera to do the shot. But I've got the slider set up here on the tripod, and then we're going to try and get the shot again is there, so I'll get some of the behind the scenes stuff with the GoPro in a moment, but you can see it. going to try and get a little bit closer. So we'll turn the tripod around that way so the legs are parallel. Use the spirit level on the tripod. See how dusty it is, I never use it. And then try and get the shot. That's level as far as that's concerned on the ground. So we're just going to go from left to right like that. With the slow motion on the M50, you have to focus first. It's not auto focus when you've got slow motion activated, so you focus on the subject first and then press record, and you know it's always in focus. Okay, so I've got the iPad and I've got the blue light, so the light matches. Focus on me. I think it's time to like get a bank loan and really upgrade the camera equipment to like a Sony A7 III or something, or yeah, something ridiculous, so I can do this. The equipment a lot of the time slows you down. Doesn't stop you from getting the job done, just slows you down. Okay, so I'm going to try and get some shots of the charging ports, maybe the keyboard with the same light. I'm going to block that light out behind me because it's a bit bright with the sun shining through the door. Yeah, just try and get some more shots, see what I can do. Okay, I think I've got the shots that I need. Just checking the GoPro wasn't still recording. So yeah, did another shot going towards the computer screens with the blue light in the background, a bit darker. Yeah, got some close-up shots of the camera lens and the iPad logo, and yeah, the side of it. I'm gonna see now how I can edit this together in Premiere Pro. See what I can do. I'll try and show you some of the editing process. I'll record some of it and talk you through it, and yeah, just see what I can do, see what I can come up with. First of all, first job, I'm going to choose some cool music from Epidemic Sound to see what I can make. See if I can sort of visualize the shot with the music first. That makes it easier for me to edit sort of the B-roll sequence. Let's find some music first. Okay guys, this is I'm in Premiere Pro. I'll switch to that screen in just a moment, but this is just a little bit of a look at my editing process, how I've gone about doing things. First of all, I pick the music and we jump into Premiere Pro and I'll show you. This is a particular track that I've picked. Okay, so that's the music I've picked. Now you can see that I've downloaded all of my files from the B-roll that I've recorded. So you've got them in here, and I'll just show you. So this is what the raw clips look like, and you can see from this bit, if I make this a little bit bigger for you, that yeah, faffing about a little bit, and you see in the front there you've got the slider. So I had to wait until the slider was out of frame, and I got this bit in slow motion, which is the starting clip of the actual thing. So I want to use transitions. I've used 2 or 3 different transitions, but I don't want to go overboard with the transitions. I don't want to make it too yeah, sometimes people can use too many transitions and it just looks a bit over edited. In my eyes, I wanted to keep it simple. I want to use sort of film cross dissolves, additive dissolves, trying to add some flares in there maybe at some point. I'm going to do a bit of a mask transition when I go down from the table, which is one of these last shots. Some nice shots in here actually. I was quite impressed. I'm going to sort of, is it this one? So yeah, you see this shot where I go from down to the iPad and then down. I'm going to try and do like a bit of a mask transition in that bit. And considering it's only 720p, it looks quite decent actually in Premiere Pro at least. So yeah, this is how far I've got. So if I just make this a little bit bigger for you so you can see it, to get rid of the effects on that side, and we'll make it a little bit bigger. This is what the edit looks like. Just so far, it's a simple edit. There's a little bit of an extra bit up there, but let's just mute that a minute. But you can see as we go across, we've got the edits there. I'll just play it with no music to start with, so you can see it with no music. So it's a cross dissolve fading into the first shot. I'll do an additive dissolve, so it blends the two shots together for this bit. A bit of a jump there. That was one of the Premiere Pro mosaic sort of cross ones, and then I've added a glitch over the top in an adjustment layer. I've done a couple of pops. I added a warp, and that was as far as I've got. So I'll add it with the music so you can listen to it. I added a bit of a warp stabilizer on that last shot, and I may still do it for some of the shots as well. I might add it to that shot as well, just so it's perfect, and that one as well. But this is what it sounds like with the music so far. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that actually so far. That's just 30 seconds, and I might see how far I've got. I've only got a few more clips to use, see how far I can get. I'm going to carry on editing, and we'll see what I can come up with. Pleased with that so far though, very pleased actually. Yo, it is the next day. And yeah, still just want to conclude this behind the scenes video. I'm quite pleased with how the intro came out. I haven't actually finished the video yet, so I said yesterday that the video would be out with the intro before this one, but I don't think so. I'm sort of half through editing this video. Anyway, you'll catch up. You'll see it. I'll put it in. I'll put it in. This is the finished intro. I'll put it in the video now. So that was a finished intro, very pleased with it. Considering the small space that I'm working in, it's an achievement. I've got some lights, I have the camera, I have the abilities now, I feel like, to actually do something on a professional level. It's a pity the Canon M50 only filmed slow motion in 720. I did upscale it in export to 1080, but you can still see that it's not the 100% quality that I'd expect from like a professional video, a professional product video. So maybe that is one thing on the list to get further on down the line, a better camera that can shoot 1080p 120 frames per second. And we've just heard about the new Canon R5, which will be coming out with 4K autofocus 120 frames per second, which is amazing, but £3,500, £4,000 is totally out of price range. So yeah, considering the small space that I'm working in, I've got this little bit here, I've got my office desk and everything over here. Yeah, not bad. My plans are, ultimate plans are to move this garage, which is my studio, a quarter of it is my studio, is to basically insulate the whole garage and make it into a photography studio, a videography studio, a podcast studio, eventually a streaming studio. That is the ultimate goal over the next year or so, to get this tidied out, fitted out, painted, some new lights in here, electrics and stuff, and really kitted out. But that is the ultimate goal, and I hope that you stay tuned and follow the journey as we are on this YouTube journey. We're pushing 700 subscribers, which is amazing really, considering that I only started this 2 years ago. Some channels blow up quickly, some take a long time, but we're gaining subscribers at a very steady pace. So welcome to you all, thanks for watching, and this was behind the scenes of making the epic intro. Make sure you subscribe down below, press the bell so you don't miss the uploads of our journey coming up soon. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye guys.